Okay, hi guys. So I want to talk to you about a scam, an eBay scam that I learned about recently, and you might be surprised. See, I quit smoking a couple of months back, and I use a vaporiser, But the one I have, it leaks quite a lot, so I get juice leaking down all the sides, and kind of a pain in the ass until I found out that I could use alcohol prep pads to easily clean it off. It's no mess, no hassle. It's great. So I went on eBay and I looked around and I bought 100 alcohol prep pads. And it seemed like a good price. I mean, it didn't really seem like a too good to be true price. It just seemed like the kind of cheap price you get on something from China. So they arrived. I was all like, well, hey, it's the best moment of my life. I don't have to worry about anything ever again. I was meant to open that on the thing. All right, so yeah, they arrived. And I was opening the packet, and it felt moist, which was normal. It was good. There was, things were looking up, because, these pads are meant to be soaked in isopropyl alcohol, so they're meant to be moist. So nothing unexpected so far. But then I noticed that it doesn't have any odor. Normally these prep pads have quite a bang of isopropanol because they're 70% isopropanol. They're supposed to be. I mean, look at this little guy. 70% isopropanol. Liar. Okay, so I couldn't be sure, obviously, but the smell was a dead giveaway, so I decided to test it by putting a flame to it, because isopropanol is a flammable substance, and anything soaked in it should just catch fire automatically. It's like when you put, I don't know, what is it, sherry you put on your Christmas cake and you light that on fire. It should look like that, but it doesn't. These things are actually, sorry, God damn it. These things are actually flame retardant, which is due to, I believe, I think they've just been moistened with water, and the water has to evaporate before the actual fabric underneath can catch fire. So here is the general article, and you can see in it that it's got it's got a logo and like batch numbers and stuff, and it looks very official, whereas this was just like generic and totally untraceable. No batch numbers, no serials, identification dates, anything like that. So here is a typical alcohol prep pad, which I got from a medical clinic. And I'm just going to demonstrate to you what it looks like, what the other ones should have looked like. Lovely bang of isopropanol there, my favorite. Well, no, not my favorite. I don't know why I said that. Okay. So you can see it just readily goes up. It's the whole thing just enthusiastically bursts into flame, and it'll vigorously burn through the isopropanol until there's none really left. That's what it should look like. And the other one now, I think, really was just moistened with water. That's a best case scenario. God, I don't even want to think about what else it might have been moistened with, but it's definitely not moistened with isopropyl alcohol. So I decided to make this little just demonstration video for you guys, because eBay scams are just rampant on eBay, and I've been shopping with eBay for a long time, and I'm really so sick of these scams. And I was just absolutely shocked that someone would go to the trouble of making a fake alcohol prep pad. I mean, come on. Like, they basically made an alcohol prep pad. They just left out the alcohol. Maybe it was just an oversight, but I'm more inclined to think that it was a scam attempt. I've gotten other fake stuff on eBay. I'm just amazed. I don't see how they could have saved that much money, really. I mean, why not just go the extra mile, add the actual alcohol, and have a product that people will come back and buy, instead of just buying once, cursing your name, and throwing away, which is what these people are doing. So, if you see prep pads on eBay looking like this, do not get them. They are bunk. They're worse than bunk, actually, because, I mean, if I was a diabetic and I needed, like, prep pads for sterilizing injection sites before I put my insulin in, and I was using these, I mean, God only knows. I mean, I don't know what it's moistened with. It's definitely not going to be sterile. So I'm there thinking I'm, you know, preventing infections. They're probably going to cause infections. So it's a mildly evil scam, really. I mean, most are, but that one's just a little bit... I don't know. I don't want to meet the person who dreamed it up anyway. All right, so that's me. Take care.